When I was told I was coming to Moldova, I had no idea where it was.
I love visiting places, and ever since I was about 15, 16, I thought I'd love to go to some of these kind of off-the-beaten-track places.
I had no idea where Moldova was.
Coming off the plane and entering into a world that was completely different than my own was a little bit of a culture shock, but a good one.
It's been great to come back to my own village and to work together with the team to distribute winter clothing to different places like orphanages, different services and school and nursery.
Yeah, distributing the clothing was obviously what we've come to do, and it was far more orderly than I expected it to be.
One afternoon we went to Pashkani School, which has about 150 children there, aged between 7 and 16, and we were delighted to be able to give them a warm coat, hat, scarf, gloves, to keep them warm in the winter.
We distributed clothing to the Pashkani nursery, which has approximately 120 children aged between 2 and 7. It was a special day. The interaction with the children was fantastic.
We distributed clothing to foster children, and it was lovely to see their faces when we were able to find the clothes that fit them, warm coat and hat and scarf and gloves. One little boy in particular, we were able to find him something with a car on, and he was just delighted, high-fiving everybody.
Going into an orphanage called Speranța, and that's Romanian, meaning hope. And sitting down with the directors and hearing the stories of these kids, realizing that they all come from different backgrounds, most of them all from dysfunctional families, and us coming in with warm clothes, hats, scarves, jackets, and handing them gifts. It was almost as if we were in ourselves bringing hope and showing love and support to these children who at times may be feeling as if they're forgotten.
We also knew that Pampers were necessary for some of the mothers and babies in Mother and Baby Home, and we were able to buy those and give those, which would make a tremendous difference to them.
People express that over and over again about how, even though it feels like we're doing something small, it will have an impact and just make those people's lives that little bit easier.
And also working with a team, going along and thinking, I don't know any of these people, how am I going to get on with them? I'm going to be staying with them, I'm going to have to share a room with someone I don't know. But it's all worked out so well, because the team's been absolutely brilliant and a real support.
The need for clothing is obvious.
I certainly do think we should continue.
I mean, my heart's for Moldova, and there's a vast amount. I mean, it's one of the poorest countries in Europe.
It's really been a life-affirming event for me.
But coming along to do something like this, just showing a practical sense, showing that you love and that you care for someone and you want them to have something, a gift.
I'd like to see it expand. I mean, this is the south of Moldova. There are many schools and many families that we don't know about in other villages that could be reached, and we could keep more children warm at winter.